In today's Hands-on Gardening, we're talking about a fungus that affects plants like black-eyed Susans. It's called Septoria leaf spot, and you may notice it because the leaves of these plants turn black with spots on them. Joyce Cielecki from the UW Extension Office can tell us a little bit more about this fungus and how to prevent it.
That's right, Corey. It's unfortunately very common on the Rudbeckia or black-eyed Susans, especially the variety known as gold sturm. What it does is it starts out early in the spring as a few small little specks, and most people don't notice it at that point. But unfortunately, as the season progresses, the fungus does spread, and the little spots on the leaves become larger and larger. They're usually angular about midsummer, and then eventually the whole leaf turns this ugly blackish-brown color and dries up.
Now the plants will still flower, but the green on them will be just really, really ugly.
That's right. So it's one thing to keep in mind that the plants will still flower well. It's just the foliage that does not look good at all.
And how would you prevent this, or if you've already noticed it, how would you take care of it?
Well, as with most fungal diseases, what you want to do in the fall, after they're done flowering, is cut off all the foliage and dispose of it. Either bury it or burn it, but get it off the property because the spores are still on the leaves. Then next spring, you can make a few fungicide applications, which should help prevent it as well. The other thing I'd recommend is space out your plants, give them good air movement, and that's going to make a big difference.
And so if they start to seed, which these plants like to do, don't let them get out of control because that inhibits the air movement. You may want to pluck a few of those out of there.
That's right. Good advice.
Alrighty, Joyce, thanks much. That's today's Hands-on Gardening. Sounds like you got a little case of that in your...
Yeah, I did, and then I gave my plants to you, so I hope you didn't end up with it at your house.
No, I hadn't really had...
Okay.
You gave me 4. 2 of them didn't make it.
Oh, no.
They didn't make it, but the other
All
2
right.
thrived, and no problems.
All right, it's interesting. Keep them planted a little more, not so close together.
Keep the air moving through them, that's the key. And then in the spring as well, just give them a little treatment with some fungicide.
All right. Well, very good.